Where am I? Oh no. Hey guys, we have a huge problem. You see, one of the biggest blizzards of the year is coming in right now, and I somehow fell asleep in this Porsche 911, and now it is snowing and I am in some big trouble. And this is the first big snowstorm since we built this Safari 911, so when it snows, make snowmen, or when it rains, make lemonade. Anyhow, I've always wondered, can you drive a rear-wheel drive 911 in the snow year-round? And today is the perfect day to answer that question. Now, as you can see, this is not any normal 911. It is actually a Safari 997 911 with some clearance. You got 16-inch wheels that barely fit over the front brakes. Look at that, you guys, barely. Overall, this is raised about 3 inches over a stock 911. Now, the one thing that Porsches have an advantage over is the fact that they have a rear engine and rear wheel drive. So this guy right here, yeah, that's putting all the weight over the rear tires. Now, that will give it better traction. These tires are actually just all-terrain, so they're really no different than any other all-terrain tire that you'd have, an all-season tire. So traction is going to be about the same. So other than the lift, this thing is going to perform relatively like a regular 911. And you know, around the holidays, you want dreams to come true. So let's go take this thing for a rip. But before we do, let's call a YouTube girlfriend, because I have a coffee date with her in 15 minutes and she didn't know where I ended up last night.
Babe, it is about time you called me. I've been calling you all night. Where did you sleep?
What do you mean? Well,
Where have you been? Where are you?
I'm coming. All right, it's time to go. Okay, that was a little harder than I thought it would be to get out of the spot that I camped last night. But now we have a massive hill that we're gonna be going up. It is a lot steeper than this camera makes it look. And so let's see if we can make it. Let's feather a little clutch. Oh yeah, and we're off, no problem. Up the hill. Oh, should we shift to second? Oh yeah, spinning a little bit, but not bad. Now we're in second. Yeah, and that is a lot of snow, you guys. I mean, that is probably 6 to 8 inches of fresh pow. Oh yeah. Okay. This isn't bad. Now this is a little flat part, and then we're gonna come up to a pretty big hill right up here. But actually, it's performing really, really good. Nope, we got someone stuck. All right, the Subaru all-wheel drive versus the rear-wheel drive 911. Is this the ultimate all-year-round vehicle? And guys, I'm telling you, this thing was way too much fun in the deep stuff. It was super playful. The front tires tracked super well. And it was fantastic until, well, yeah, you ran out of a little bit of talent. Ugh. So, does it work? Well, kind of. If you're hooning a little bit, not great, but luckily, shouldn't take too much to get this thing out, I hope. But God, that was a lot of fun. And because race car, you guys know, tow hook on the front, so it was super easy once I found somebody in the wilderness to hook it up and pull me out. Now, it was a little sketch because, well, it was really steep and kind of a bank, but finally, after a little bit of effort, we got it back on the road, unhooked, and headed to town. Well, now that we're in town, this thing has been performing extremely well. I am almost out of gas, so we're gonna grab a little bit of fuel and then meet YouTube girlfriend for some coffee. So, yeah, I mean, here we go. Has grip, following a pre-eye, left lane pre-eye, but overall, yeah, this thing is doing really, really good in the snow. I'm loving it. Now, I know a lot of you guys are wondering, can you stop and go on an uphill with this? And we have a little uphill right here. Well, we took PSM off, which will give us better traction. And, well, let's give her a shot, huh? Nice and easy on the clutch. And just like that, we are moving. So, yes, you can definitely start on an uphill. In fact, I've been able to get everywhere today without an issue. It's the ultimate driving machine. Or is that a BMW? Guys, there's just something so special about driving a 911 when, you know, you really don't think you should be, but it is overly capable doing it. I mean, it is coming down snow plows, and yet this thing just keeps on trucking. And it puts the biggest smile on my face because, like, a Dakar is like $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 for a Porsche 911 that's lifted, and this thing is a fraction of that, and yet it's 9.9 of the amount of fun that you would have with a Dakar. Oh, and sorry to interrupt your video, but one other thing that I forgot to mention when I was in the car, because it was 0 degrees and my windshield wipers weren't working and it was a blizzard outside, was that the Dakar only comes with a PDK. Yes, it doesn't come with a shift-it-yourself manual like this Safari 911 that we built for just pennies on the dollar of what it would cost to buy a Dakar. Okay, back to the show. I dare to say it might actually be more fun because we built it. But this thing, yes, you can drive a 911 year-round. Yes, this one is lifted. Yes, this one looks ideal. But if you have a 911, you can put all-season tires on it and drive it all 4 seasons. Obviously, we need a little petrol to be able to get to the coffee, but as you guys have seen so far, this thing has been a monster in the snow. I mean, a little squirrely at times, but overall, it has performed way better than I ever expected it to, and on top of that, it looks pretty good doing it. I love the lights, the CBs. I'm running them without the caps off, which I think kind of looks cool. And as you can see in the back, look at this, you guys, actual icicles. I mean, oh. So the snow is really coming down now, and this thing is still doing such a good job. Like, I haven't gotten stuck yet, but I've gotten kind of close. All right, a little roundy. Okay, okay. Ooh, a little pitch. Oh, shit. And we're fine. Okay, this is a big hill right here. Let's see if we can make it up. Ooh. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, come on. Yeah. Second. No sweat. Nice job, horchata. And there she is. Oh boy, I am in trouble. drifty? All right, let's go get some coffee. Here I thought this was the ultimate snow machine, and then of course I pop a tire, and that is how it ends. No coffee, because I gotta get this back to the house before it goes fully flat. But what an incredible machine otherwise, but fortunately, so I'm sorry, no coffee. I popped a tire, but no, definitely not. So with that, if you guys enjoyed the video, because I did, and this proves out that, well, you can drive a rear-wheel drive 911 all year round, even in the white stuff. Yeah, it's a little sketch, and yeah, there are times that, you know, you do have to get pulled out, but overall, it was a killer day, and this thing put a huge smile on my face. So with that, if you enjoyed the vid, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out this Ideal vid up here, or whatever YouTube recommends you watch next. I'm Brad, this is Ideal, and promise me one thing, keep living the Ideal lifestyle.